Hey guys, today we're gonna be watching a replay of me and my 50B. So we're playing on the map Glacier, and initially in this battle, I'm looking at the team comps, and they only have one arty, and so in my mind, I'm thinking, all right, let's go towards the middle, and we can look for shots. And in this battle, I'm really just gonna be talking about, how I'm maximizing the amount of damage that I can get. Even though we lose this battle, I'm still putting out a lot of damage, and I'm able to, start aggressively, and I can see when I need to be rotating out so that I can reposition myself, be able to get damage while my team is collapsing. And then towards the end, I try to make a play so that I'm able to maybe potentially even win the game, if the play went right. But you'll see that later. Like I was saying earlier, initially I'm just thinking, all right, there's only one arty. Um, They have 3 TDs. They don't have any light tanks, and they have a couple mediums. So I'm gonna come over here, and I'm just gonna shoot them when they cross. Another thing I could have done was go to the heavy side, but because there's only one already, I feel more confident going to the middle. So I come up here. I'm looking for shots. I see the AMX. I put 2 shots into him, and then right here I back up, ready to back up. But then I realize nothing's really gonna poke into me. This guy pokes up, so I'm gonna put my full clip in. And immediately I'm going to back up and get safe. So at this point I'm thinking, do I need to stay here, or should I maybe try to clip into something else? And so I go ahead and I decide to start leaving, because I'm going to go rotate over and maybe start shooting this 277, or maybe I'm going to go play the heavy side at this point. But I decide I'm not going to shoot the 62A, I'm not going to shoot the E4, I'm going to look for this 277. And then the other reason I'm coming over here is so I can maybe spot some stragglers that might be going to the 1-2 line. So right here, I'm coming up to the ridge line. I'm looking for spots. I don't spot anything. I get proxied. But I come up here. I look for his track shot. I get it. I'm going to look for another track shot. I don't get it, but I still hit him. I instantly clip. And right now, I'm going to go ahead and start rotating over to the heavy side. So in that situation, I know I'm not going to re-poke into him because I don't think it's worth it. They also know that I'm there, so if I do try to overpeek into him, the 277 will get support from like the G-Sword and potentially the waffle that's in the back. Right here I got spotted, so I instantly come hug the wall so that I'm safe from Artie just in case. I'm in no rush to push the north, so I just decide, alright, well I can get Artie safe, maybe I go delit, and now I'll come push over here. So they don't see my rotation the whole way. Yep, that gets my way. No, I just keep pushing. So right here, I know the AMX committed to B1. So in my mind, I'm thinking, all right, I want to cross over to this B2 position so I can shoot the Tiger and I'm not poking this corner. And so when I cross, I can get safe from their TDs. And I'm also putting myself up into a position so that if I was to have time to reload and my team didn't kill the AMX fast enough, I'd be able to go kill the AMX, right? So I'm crossing so that I can kill the Tiger, and then I'm also crossing so that I can get the I can be in position to kill the AMX later on. So right away, I realize that there's really nothing else here. So, and I see that my base is getting pushed by 4 tanks potentially. So in my mind, I'm like, all right, we won the 1-2, great. I'm gonna go ahead and rotate out of here. I take this route, which is not the best route to take, because the 62A could have spotted me, and I kind of look. I point my gun that way in case he does get spotted, and I'm just looking in that direction just in case. But right away, I'm moving over to the 0 line to look for shots, to support the Foch and the Utes. They're pretty full HP, so that tells me, all right, I have time to come play back here and kind of set up. And those are only tier 8s that are pushing him right now. And I also see that my team, they are actually pushing and being aggressive on the 1 line, and they're like, they overcommitted, and so right now they're bleeding and kind of dying. We're kind of close on HP. One clip will make a difference here. I spotted the 62A. I get spotted and returned. I come up here and I'm looking for shots on the 62A. I think I bounced a shot on this Type 59. It's unlucky. So right here, I take the 2 shots. I try to kill Type 59. I didn't get the kill. So I go ahead and instantly clip. And because the Utes is dead and the Foch is dead now, I'm going to fall back even more so that I can play safe over here and use the tree line to kind of spot ahead of me. And right now my team's rotating back. My team is trying to kill this 277, but they're just overcommitting into a crossfire, and so they're going to die for this. But here, I'm just knocking down some trees. I'm trying to spot through this little gap right here. I spot the Skoda. So right here, I start clipping into him, and what I probably should have done, so I didn't get spotted, is back up a little bit more and then started shooting, but luckily I didn't get spotted there, so I get the full clip into that guy, and so instantly, I only fired 3 shots. I'm going to go ahead and force my clip, and I'm going to start falling back. And while I'm reloading, I'm spotting through this gap in case they come push me, but I realize that I can't spot the actual zero line from that position. So I'm going to go ahead and change sides. I'm going to look for this Type 59 that might be creeping up on us, but the 110 pushed up, and like I said, I couldn't spot, so he just was able to push up, and I didn't know that until he got really close. So right now, I'm going to go ahead and take the shot from him because I have the HP to throw away, and I'm going to kill him. And then immediately, I'm going to go ahead and force a clip because I don't think the SM is there, and even if he is, I'm going to have a team. I have the 140 supporting me. So right now, I'm reloading. I'm going to come play up top because I'm looking to spot something if I can. So right now, I know the 62A is up north, or in the north. I know the G-Store is on top of the hill. So right now, I'm thinking, alright, let's go push the zero line. I see the G-Store got spotted on the hill, and I'm thinking, alright, well, I need to try to get shots on him first. So right here, I think I missed the shot. Actually, I didn't. Missed that shot. So I'm going to go ahead and blind fire that shot, because even if I didn't blind fire it, I'm going to go ahead and reload afterwards. So I go ahead and blind fire that shot, and if I kill him, it's huge that I get the kill on him. If I don't, it doesn't really matter. Right now, the only tanks that aren't spotted are the Waffle and the Artie. So in my mind, I'm like, alright, I have to go kill this Type 59, right? And I'm going to go try to clear the other side out. So right here, I push a little bit early because I'm still reloading. I get the kill on this guy. I'm holding my 3 shots because I don't know if the SM's going to be over here, and I don't have the time to clip. Now, there's something did shoot me, and it probably would be the SM or the G-Sor, and it was actually the G-Sor. So again, I'm still holding my shots because I'm just waiting to see if I find the SM over here, and I also know that the Waffle isn't spotted. I'm going to take the long route, and once I clear this, I'm going to go ahead and maybe flip, right? So I come up here, and I'm just like, alright, in my mind, let's clear out the zero line. I'm going to commit just enough so I can get this information. So right here, I'm just thinking, alright, the SM probably isn't in this area. So maybe once I poke up here, and if there's nothing here, I'm going to go ahead and force a clip. Because in my mind, I'm like, alright, the SM isn't here. I know the Waffle is probably going to be in the base. And the SM gets spotted. I'm like, alright, cool. So now I'm going to be reloaded. And now I'm going to need to look for shots when they cross on the 9 line. Unfortunately, it doesn't work out with the Waffle getting spotted here. And so in my mind, I'm like, alright, I'm reloading, but let's just ram him because I'm fast. I'm going to go ahead and push him right here. And so I'm going to jump on him. And boom, just like that. And right here, I'm thinking, alright, maybe I need to go, start running away. And unfortunately, I clip this rock. And I get killed by the G-Sword, unfortunately. But right there, in this battle, I did something that I just think is really useful taking back from this is, I started out playing at F6. I was looking for shots. I got a full clip off. Immediately, I rotated to D4, and I tried shooting the 277 and pressuring him. From there, because I couldn't get any damage from the middle anymore, and because there's Artie in the game, I decided, alright, let's go kill the heavies in the, B1, B2 position. I was able to clear those guys out, and then from there, I decided to rotate to the 9-0 line, and from there, I was just playing more as a support tank and just bullying the people that were pushing in, kind of like the Skoda, he pushed up, I farmed him, and then when the 110 pushed up, I farmed him as well, and so from there, I was just, I was taking advantage of any move that the enemy took. Once I understood that, 9-0 was, I had to push 9-0, I pushed it, I killed Type 59, I held my 3 shots because I didn't know where the SM was, and then once the SM got spotted, I instantly was like rotating to go shoot them when they pushed up at A8. Unfortunately, I was reloading and the Waffle appeared, and so instead of just running away and playing safe from him. In my mind, I just am like, all right, well, I need to try to kill him, and I can easily ram him because I'm driving down at him at full speed. And then from once I hit him for 900, I was still almost loaded. But even then, when I was driving down, he started backing up. The ridge was there, and I was like, well, if I just push him over the ridge and jump on him, that's an easy kill. And then from there, I was like, all right, cool, that guy's dead. Let me try to get safe from the north because I know everything's in the north. Even the G-Sor, I kind of know he's either going to be middle or he might be more, towards his teammates. And he could, there's a potential of him poking up where he actually did. And I was trying to run Ray. I clipped the rock and I got killed. But I really was able to maximize my damage in this battle just by, starting initially in the middle, doing a rotate up north, and then going for the heavies, and then rotating to the 9-0. So it was really, really maximizing my damage, and I'm also playing towards trying to win the game, right? If my team didn't push 1-2, and we had rotated and stopped the 9-0 push, and then I just had rotated back, or maybe I pushed the 9-0 at that point, and my heavies were still alive up north, this could have been, I think, an easy win in my mind. Hope everyone enjoyed watching this video. I'm gonna be making more content like this in the future. I'm just trying to get used to doing it.